what was your guys' first car like? You guys both grew up in car stuff. Like, what did you guys drive first? We're at episode 135 of the Drag Drive Repeat show presented by Summit Racing.
Bill, I'll let you go first.
My first car was an all-black 1978 Monte Carlo. I don't even know how or why that was my first car, but that was my first car. I worked from the time I was 10 years old, and you would think, right, that your dad owns a racetrack, that maybe it would be something a little more racy or sexy, but no, it was a 78 Monte Carlo. And I'll never forget, the first thing I did was put a killer radio in it. And then the second thing I did is I saved my money and I put raised leather tires and new wheels on it. And but I drove that car for a long time.
That's awesome.
Those were raised white Mickey Thompson tires, right? I think if I recall correctly, Bill.
Yes, I believe that is correct. Yes.
All right, I like it.
Jason, what about you, buddy?
So my first car, as I mentioned earlier, I mean, my dad wasn't really into cars, and God bless him. Again, he's one of those people that supported my craziness. I bought my first car when I was 12 years old. It was a 1964 Ford Galaxie 500. It had a 390 in it with an automatic transmission. It needed a lot of work. So at a very young age, I learned how to do body work and rebuild engines and things like that, and I still have it. It's actually on the other side of my screen right now. I'm staring at it going, I haven't driven that car since I graduated high school, but one day I'm going to get it going again. So,
hey, at least it's not outside.
Yeah, it's inside. I've actually started working on it quite a bit here in the past year. So the plan is at some point, I've got a vision for it. But yeah, as I start going back and looking at that 12-year-old's body work, I'm cringing. But so I still have my first car.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Can I tell you what my favorite car was as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So we had an old Cadillac hearse at the racetrack that we used to call it the meat wagon, and it was our ambulance. And that thing was so cool. And I was always a young man of business. I figured out, and it used to sit on the starting line, that I could rent that out and use it as a date vehicle for kids and upperclassmen while I was going to school. And the front seat was a certain price, and then the back, because there was a gurney in there, that was considered the presidential suite. So I had a lot of fun with that hearse, and then we sold it to a young man whose brother was my best friend, and he decked it all out and took it to the University of Notre Dame, and he drove it around campus for 4 years. I would love to have that vehicle back. So.
Yeah, if you're watching, please let him know that.
Bring that baby home.
If anybody knows where Bill's hearse is at, let's
yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Performer Built Transmissions is the official transmission builder of Drag Drive Repeat. At Performer Built Transmissions, the goal is to engineer and build the toughest transmissions on the planet. Performer Built doesn't just rebuild transmissions, they systematically re-engineer each model to eliminate OEM flaws and to achieve the highest levels of performance. That's why they say our transmissions are not just built, they are Performer Built.
Well, what about current daily drivers? You guys have anything cool today?
It depends on what day it is.
Okay.
No, I mean, I guess for me, my daily run around is it's an Explorer Sport. So put a little tune on it. It was actually my wife's car first. So we put a tune on it, and somehow I got blamed for speeding tickets. But but no. So I get the hand me down. So which I'm totally fine with.
You and me
and I have a deal with Ford Motor Company and Don Tester Ford, and I get a brand new Ford F-150 to drive every 2 years. So I'm a truck guy. I love my trucks,
Same.
especially when they're free.
Yeah.
I love free trucks.
Yeah,
Right.
2 and 3, I'm in.
That's right.
That's right.
Like a good deal.
I mean,
Jason, do you think I could get a killer set of wheels and tires for that?
Oh, absolutely, Bill. I mean, it depends on what direction you want to go. You want to make something for the strip, or do you want to? Let's put some. You know what? We make a 58-inch tall off-road tire. And I
No.
think with your personality, that would
No.
probably lend itself well. I mean, think
Yeah,
of all the
no lift kit.
Priuses, Bill, you could drive over.
No, but we talked about hybrids a long time ago,
Yeah.
and that truck will run sub 14 seconds in the quarter mile.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
impressive out of a full size truck that'll sneak up on some like 10-year-old Mustangs, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. Not that I do that, but just knowing that I can is fun.
Right.
That is great. All right, well, we've got one more segment to talk about, and guys, I just want to say thank you so much for spending the time with us tonight. It's been awesome. Again, I've never met Bill in person. I can't wait. I'm now going to figure out how to get there at least sometime during that weekend to come up and experience Summit Motorsports Park. We appreciate all just y'all's hard work for forever. I mean, you guys have been the top tier facilities for a very, very long time. So thank you for coming on tonight and spending the time with us.
Thank
man. We
you.
appreciate that a whole lot.
Yeah.
Thank
Appreciate
you very
that.
much.
Thank you,
Jason,
guys.
we'll see you in 2.5 weeks, man. Can't wait.
Absolutely. I will be there. You'll know where to find me.
Jason wears different shoes every time I see him, but he's always checking the starting line on the track. I don't know where he orders these Trackmaster 3000 shoes at, but I gotta get me some of those.
Well, it's over the years, you just kind of, you find the shoe that works the best for different tracks. And if like you pointed out, for every track, I have a different shoe depending on the surface. But you know what? I'll give Bill a plug here. We won't need to test the track at Summit Motorsports Park. We know it's going to be good.
Yeah,
We know it's going to be. You won't have to worry about. I won't have to go up there and check it out. We know what we're going to encounter. There's going to be some great ETs coming out of that facility beginning of May.
Man. Yeah, can't wait. Again, just for everybody that just jumped in here, we had a huge spike in numbers there real quick. So May 5th through 9th, going to be Mickey Thompsons Turn and Burn, powered by Sickta Magazine at Summit Motorsports Park in Norwalk, Ohio. Going to be an awesome event, and look for more details over the next few days. We roped these guys into talking about registration dates and all that stuff, and so they're working on those, and there'll be more updates I would say probably on Mickey Thompson and on the Summit Motorsports Park pages.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very
Eric,
much. We
Mike,
appreciate
thank
y'all
you so much.
very
Yeah,
much. Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Dude, how cool, man. What
And
a
so awesome.
that was awesome.
I mean, you can't beat Jason's passion for drag and drive. And man, Bill has me definitely wanting to go to Summit Motorsports Park and to get ice cream, like both of those things.
I'm wondering how late the ice cream shop is open down the street. I may need to go get some ice cream tonight. The one thing that we have to do all of that is our race car friends. So just want to say thanks everybody for being here tonight. We appreciate it. Again, it's going to be a great show. And then thank you for everything that you guys do all the time. Our race car friends really kind of make this world go round. I'll tell you that much. And our sponsors, man, without these folks, we couldn't do this. I mean, Eric and I are sitting here talking like 15 events we're going to be attending this year. That stuff doesn't come inexpensively, and equipment that we're purchasing, hiring Brian to do editing, Joe to help us keep posts going and all that kind of stuff. All that, is because of these guys. So if you're shopping, we would appreciate if you drop over and see some of these folks here. Summit Racing, of course, title sponsor here of the show and news. Deechworks, the official fuel delivery of Drag Drive Repeat. So if you're looking for fuel stuff, they're your guys. Mark Campbell, certified badass 850 racer, coming to give Brian Acton a run for his money at the circuit 2026. Molly Motorsports, best pistons in the game. Obviously, those guys are not just piston providers and super knowledgeable guys. They are also drag and drive racers. Driven Racing Oil, pistons and oil, that all kind of goes together. DDR10 discount code on Driven Racing Oil, and they have a like 4 new lines of oil that have come out in the last few days. So they're one of our guests in February as well to talk through some of the changes that they've got. Howard's Cam's back on board for 2026. Our boy Luke B, all kind of valve train stuff going on over there. J-Wire Solutions, talked to Jay last night, got him out of doing some dishes. So you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. And sorry, I apologize about that. AFCO Racing Products back here for 2026. Shocks, radiators, all that kind of cool stuff. Performer built transmissions on last week. Yeah. Wow. It feels like so long ago. Last week with Ryan Snyder on here talking about all the cool stuff's going on in transmission technology. Car Change 3D. I know you guys are building stuff. You need these dashes that Corey puts out. And of course, Power Tube TV, WAF Racing, Sweet Patina, and Racing Junk Classifieds. Again, just do some shopping over there. See those guys. Say hi to them. Say thank you for their support of not just Drag Driver P, but of the Drag and Drive community.